All right, and we're live.
We made it.
Oh, hello.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good morning. I have my coffee. Do you?
I
have it in my cup. My sister's cup this time. Oh, that's a cute one. Oh, is that on your website?
Maria's sister made this for me, and it says the Girl Gang and then Vintage Vibes on the other side.
So cute. I love it. Drinking my Newman's Own again. Hello, everybody.
Hello. I'm going to bring everyone up on the...
There's nobody here yet. They don't even know where... They probably
posted.
They probably tuned in at 11 and they're like, where are they?
I posted, though, that we were running late due to, I said, snow took over our channel.
Mm-hmm. For real. There they are. Hello, Danielle. Good to see you.
Hi, Danielle.
Stacy's here. Hello. Okay, so, yeah. My apologies. That was totally on me. We have a ton of snow here, so the kids, the schools are 2-hour delay. So my husband had to take the car my daughter drives, therefore I needed to take her to school. But it's all good. We're here.
We made it. Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to do this little serpentine.
Oh, cool.
Vanity. Do you guys remember these? These are little makeup chairs. It's in pretty rough shape, so I'm probably going to do some layering and some texturizing. And I'm not sure. Y'all can tell me what you think. Let me grab it. Ugh. All right, I have like a pretty big chunk of an IOD transfer left.
Oh, I like that.
So I thought about doing like maybe one in the middle up here, or just, I don't know.
That's a good idea. Oh yeah, that's pretty.
So I don't know.
Well, we'll see what everyone says. So far, just all I see is Danielle, but I'm sure sometimes I don't get to see the...
Miss Mitzi Mann's here.
Hi, Mitzi.
We got quite a few over on YouTube. I love it when my YouTubers show up because I love YouTube. I'm all about it.
I love YouTube too.
If anytime I need to
know. But you know what? I tried to share the YouTube to like my channel.
Yeah.
YouTube, but it won't. I don't know how to do that. Can you do that?
Oh, I don't think you can share on YouTube. However, you can go into community. Your community. Here, forgot to take my glasses off. Go into your community, and you can post there anything. It's just a post, but yeah.
I wonder if I can post your video there. I don't know.
Yeah, you can copy the link and share it on your community tab.
Oh, okay.
So, hi. Oh, yes. Stacy says, oh, yes on the transfer. Where y'all coming in from, first of all? And if you're new, give a shout out because we always like to welcome our newbies in here. So my name's Kelly Weiler. This is Girl Upcycled Studio, which is a hot mess right now. You're back in this is my actual studio area. I do have a retail area up towards the front that's a little neater. But that's where I work. Karen Crone, she's the owner. You want to go ahead, Karen?
I'm the owner of Vintage Vibes, Good Finds in Stuart, Florida. About, I don't know, we're on the East Coast about 5 miles. Oh, Mitzi's from Baja, Mexico. I'm about 5 miles from the Atlantic. And I have a little vintage shop in downtown Stuart. Almost a year now, March 13th. Well, June 1st will be the year, that I actually was able to open because I signed the lease right when COVID hit last year.
I bet you were like, oh my gosh.
Well, I didn't even really think about it. I thought, you know what? I have time to tear down walls, bring up walls. Too much to do. And then Florida, as you know, is not a lockdown state. So when we locked down, I was able to do everything. And then when they opened, the only thing I was sad about is I wanted to have like a big taco truck. Remember when I kept talking about, I'm going to have my grand opening, and I could never really have the grand opening. But maybe now I could have my annual
Yeah.
grand opening.
Yeah. Do it
during
on
the summer
on your
and have
first anniversary, maybe. Yeah, that would be great. That would be
cool.
great. If I
So
can get there for
Antoinette
it, I
is
will.
from Cold, Connecticut, or Annette. I'm sorry.
Annette. Antoinette sounds good though, but it's
Sounds
Annette.
very fancy.
Very fancy. All right. So what are you going to do? And then I'll
Okay.
talk a little bit about this.
So I have this. This was it's a leg mannequin.
I love. So fun.
Actually, for Halloween I put this stocking on it, and it was sitting in my window. It went all the way through Christmas, and then I just left it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these out, which is my peacock feathers, and I'm gonna take the stocking off, and I'm gonna paint it.
Nice. I know. I need to get me some mannequins. I've been looking.
They're not easy to find.
They're
But
not.
when I hit the mother load, that's when I did. Did you? Oh yeah, you saw my comic book one.
Yeah.
And then
man, that turned out so good.
It did.
Really.
So I think I'm just gonna start painting. I'll bring this down just a little so everyone can see.
So, just to tell y'all what I'm kind of pulling together here, I've got, but I've got Monet's Garden, I've got Apothecary, and I'm just going to kind of start texturizing and layering on this first layer. And then I'll kind of think about the transfer, if I want to do that or not. I can't decide.
I think I'm gonna go. I've been loving purple. Well, what color I'm gonna use DIY paint. So does anybody
make
want
a purple?
Well, I made a purple with half blue iris and half kissing booth.
Kissing booth, yes, that makes a beautiful purple.
And I thought maybe with the gold drip, the purple would be kind of cool. Mm-hmm. I'm in a purple mode. I've been doing purple.
I love purple.
For the last
I don't see, it's like people either love it or they hate it, right?
Yeah, and I don't know why I love it so much right now, but I do. So I guess I'll just start painting. I might need to turn this light back a little bit. Let me push my light back.
I'm gonna go grab a different brush.
So I can't see comments.
Hey, Kimberly, good to see you. People are just kind of saying hi and all that good stuff. Sorry we were late, guys, but things happen. Snow happens.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I can't see comments. I don't know why.
Shoot, I was going to use this brush, but it doesn't really.
Well, I can at least share the video then.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see comments. I'm just going to start painting.
You can't, well, most of them are coming in from over on YouTube today. So,
maybe. Can I go to YouTube and look at it?
Why
Let me try that.
I say
you're like, why not?
So this is Monet's Garden. Oh crap.
Oh, they're there. Okay, so that's better.
You ready?
Yeah, I can come back tomorrow or later when you're done.
No. No. We'll do it right now. I'll be right back. I just have to check out a customer.
Okay, go ahead. And I'm gonna grab a plate. The thing that I run into when I change my brush, it's wider than my little sample. So got some old plates from Halloween.
I think you have more copies of it.
Use and
Oh, I do? I'll have to look through them all. That is what I'm going to have to do.
So I'm going to paint and I'm going to just add some texture as I go along. The paint, as it ages, it gets really thick, you guys, and so you can water it down if you like.
Oh no.
But I'm actually just taking advantage of it, and I'm creating some texture because this piece it's more shabby than chic right now, I would say. And so I'm just gonna go with it. And I'm going to, sometimes it's easier than to fight a piece, to kind of just acknowledge that, you know, it's been
53.
through some wear and tear, and then you just kind of do your thing. So I'm going to do this first coat with Renee's Garden, and then I'll start adding some more. Ooh, my brush is losing.
Yeah, 53.
50 cash.
That's fine. Perfect.
You have a right up a quick.
Bristles there.
I can do an invoice. It's just a little paper pen. Is that okay?
Hopefully you guys can see. Let me move my light. See if we can brighten it up a little bit. Is that better? A little bit better.
Today is
February is my birth month. Happy birthday, Annette. We're going to get more snow. Stop it, Stacy. Stacy, you stop that. I may just close down for the week. No, but seriously, I have work. I have a ton of work to do, and it's just hard because it's cold. As soon as the sun goes down, it is freezing in here. So that's what I'm dealing with. So my thought is on this piece, at least on the bottom. I can't decide on the top yet what I want to do. So I'm going to probably save that for later. But I definitely want to do the bottom and just these different shades of greens and blue greens, and probably have like this mossy kind of earthy kind of look. I love these little tables. These are little vintage makeup stands.
On there individually too.
And back in the day, they came with hooks that opened up, and they would hang fabric around it, so it had like a little dress around it, pleated. And then you would open it up so you could sit here, and then you'd have the makeup in there. You'd probably put a mirror up here.
Thank you.
And then you would, you know, when you're done, then you would just close it back up. So what I do is I just take those little skirts and stuff off. But these always sell. They're really nice for like hallway stands, for like a little catch-all for like your keys, a little station for your cell phone, all that good stuff. So while I'm under here, I'm going to paint the back of those legs while it's kind of in my face. And this stain is so dark too that I may have a lot of tannins coming out, which is another reason why I'm choosing the darker colors and the green earthy look. And I'm going to kind of have this kind of
I'm back.
Organic kind of thing going on. Hello, we're still here.
That was a record customer. All right, so I just want to explain to everyone, I cut my own hair. Yeah, I did. And so this is what's going down. I need your sister here.
Yeah, you do. She'd probably come out and do it for you.
I'm going to tell you, Maria goes, oh, girl, we need to fix that. I'm like, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But my hair is like naturally curly.
Yeah.
So
same.
That's when it went awry, when it wasn't straightened.
Yeah. Well,
that's when it went awry.
So did you cut it while it was wet?
No, here's what I did.
Cut it while it was straight?
Let me tilt this down so people can see me painting. What I did was I washed it, I straightened it, I dried it, I straightened it. Then I flipped it over and put it in a ponytail, like right here, like a unicorn.
Yeah.
And then put another ponytail holder and then just cut it.
Yeah.
I saw it on
So,
YouTube. I guess
yeah.
it's not.
So what has happened is it's too blunt right now.
Yeah.
My sister just talking about you, sis. That it's too blunt right now. So you just need to maybe. Do you think one of the girls could help you if you can't? Let me put this back. You can't
No,
get to
I think I'll go to my girl.
There you go.
I have a girl.
So it just needs thinned out and layered some, and you need like the razor taken to it.
Yes.
So take some of that bulk out. This Monet's Garden really lightens up a lot as it dries, you guys. It almost changes complete color.
Here's my purple I made.
Oh, I think that's the prettiest purple, and that is, she is using the blue iris mixed over with Kissing Booth. And it makes that beautiful, beautiful, like when I think of purple, that's what I think of. Like the other colors, I would consider like more lavenders, but that has a like more of a dominant blue, like a blue base to it.
Yeah.
And to me, that's what like that yummy
it's
purple
like royal purple.
Yes. Yeah. So that's why it's going to look good with the
gold.
Yeah. And actually this would be pretty too with that color. And the Monet's Garden is like that forest green.
Oh
that
yeah.
looks really pretty with that purple too. Yeah, because she said, my sister said, oh my gosh, you're talking hair again. Yeah, because she said she was having a bad hair day. And look, sis, aren't you proud? I'm using your mug today. Cleaned it and everything.
Oh wow.
Newman's Own.
You wouldn't be proud of me, Christy. I cut my own hair.
She saw last week.
Oh, she did.
When you were talking.
But it was straight. Oh yeah, even with it straight.
Because she said she'd come and fix it.
Oh, please come and fix it. There's no snow here.
Yeah, she said it's like in the 80s there today.
Yeah, it's going to be 80 today. So I have to tell you, like, you know that Mr. McDowell got his bachelor's degree. Does everybody know that?
Yes. Congrats.
So guess what he's doing today?
What?
He's a substitute teacher for 5th grade today.
Oh my gosh.
How cute is that?
That's so awesome.
So my daughter said, oh, now you officially have to be called Mr. McDowell.
Yeah.
Because the whole joke with that was Danielle, when she had her baby, she said, so, you know, Bella's going to call you Peapod. He said, absolutely not. And she goes, well, what do you want her to call you? And he said, Mr. McDowell. So then it just stuck, you know, he was joking around. So now she's like, oh, officially you can be Mr. McDowell. So I wonder how it's going.
Well,
They're either really nice 5th graders or really, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because of the situation going on, and I don't know about you guys. Well, they've been back in school here, but
Yeah,
the
they've
whole
been back.
situation has the kids a little weirded out, I think. All right, so I'm gonna have to move on the other side, but what do you guys think? Do you like this color?
I'm going to have to look at it up close.
Yeah, it's probably not showing too well. Oh, it is on the computer though. It looks better already. You can see how it's really changing in color as it dries. So, hello, Lisa. Dravanos, I think you pronounce your name. Good to see you here.
Stacy, Annette. Looks good. They're getting single digits in temperature next week. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Who's that? Oh, wait.
That was Stacy.
She's in Ohio. Yeah,
Hi, Leah.
that would be us.
Leah Foy is here too. So now I think I'm going to have to dry this because I can't very well. I'm going to have to do a second coat as well.
Yeah. Go ahead. We're just here working today, guys. So those of you that are new here, we try to go live every Wednesday. It's usually at 11 Eastern time. And we're just working on projects that we need for our studios and our retail spaces. So it's hard to tell what you will tune into and what we will be working on. But it's really been helpful, Karen, because it's kept me moving on projects, doing this.
Yeah, it makes you finish what you started and not. Yeah, I know.
Totally. So.
You know what's so funny? Remember the dresser I did? Was it last week I started that dresser?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess what color it is now? Remember it was oranges and yellows and blues. It's this color now. It's purple.
Oh my gosh.
The whole thing. Yeah. I went right over it.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the beauty of paint. Sometimes I'll be painting and, the tannins start coming through or things start happening, we have to alter it.
And you have to pivot.
Pivot. That's right. Pivot.
So let me look at your thing real close. I'm trying to look on my phone. Let's see. Yeah. Annette said that your Monet's Garden and my purple would look great together.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, yeah, I like that color.
Yeah,
you're pouncing. I see you pouncing.
Well, I want to put a bunch of texture on.
How come I'm not live? My thing still looks blue.
What does?
My leg.
It looks blue?
It's still glue on the... Oops. I just touched the...
It looks purple to me. I'm looking at the live.
I'm at the live and it looks... Something is wrong with my phone, I'm not even going to bother. I can't even.
Well,
it's
remember,
making me
we switched over
cray.
to YouTube, so me and my brush is shedding really bad. I've not used this a lot, so that is one thing, you guys, when you get a brush, until it's well used, it sheds a little bit. But I kind of like this wide one because I can tap it and it makes it go a little bit quicker as far as the texturizing.
Okay, I'm going to do the blow dryer really quick, and we all know how quickly DIY dries. So
yeah, I'm going to do the back of this real quick. That's not bad, is it? Awfully loud. This has a little hook underneath it. Pull that off of there. this will work. Love both colors. Hi, Leah. Purple. Oh my gosh, I popped on and there is Karen with a purple leg. Why am I? I know, isn't it pretty? Alright. So I don't know if you guys can see these little hooks that would have been where the arms are. I'm probably going to take a tool and pull that off of there. It's kind of just in the way, but
Oh my goodness, I'm over the blow dryer. So look how it dried very light, but that's DIY for you.
yeah, it'll deepen. It'll
Kelly,
deepen back up.
do you think I should pour the gold on it before I seal it?
Or
should I seal it?
Okay, so here's the difference. If you seal it first, I don't think it's really going to matter. I mean, if you seal it first, it's not going to be as porous, so it might drip a little bit further. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
also,
it might drip faster. And
yeah, also if you seal it, sometimes like if I don't like it, I can wipe it off and it doesn't absorb in. But I don't think
that's true.
I don't think you're going to have that problem just with doing a paint pour, right? You're just going to drip from the top down.
This stuff, and I'm going to put it in this bottle and just go around the edge, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I've never done
that. I would just go for it. I would just start dripping it. I think you're going to have more wasted time by sealing it first.
Okay. I do need to do a second coat of paint, though.
Yeah. Well, then definitely do that.
Yeah. All right. I'll read comments. Vintage Creek Creations. Hi, Dre. Oh, yeah. I see you on Instagram all the time.
Hello.
Hi. She said go for it. Hi, Christine. How are you? Hi, Derek. Hi, Elisa. Hey, Karen, is that a purple leg? Yes. Elisa is working. She's working from home, so that's how she's able to say hey. Hi, Judy.
So I'm just going to play around. I'm not real sure how.
Judy goes, I just popped on and there's Karen with a purple leg. Why am I not surprised? Oh, so I have to tell you while this is drying a little bit. So the customer that was just here, he buys albums here all the time. So he's looking at this Beatles album and he brings it over to me and he goes, oh, by the way, there's a Grateful Dead record in this Beatle album.
Bonus.
Yeah, Mr. McDowell is in trouble. No, there was no Beatle album in there. It was only the Grateful Dead.
Oh, did he?
And the funny thing is, I had the Grateful Dead record cover forever, and I'm like, oh, this is great artwork. I don't have the album, but I'll keep it. It was in the Beatles one.
Yo, keep your eye on him.
I know, right?
Yeah. All right, so.
How cold are you today, Kelly? It's freezing. Says it's 21, but I think it feels colder. How about you, Karen? Judy, it's 79 here.
I'm not too bad right now. Okay, I'm playing over here before I do the front.
Kelly said it was what, 45 in your studio today?
49 inside
49.
Here. That means it was, I don't know what it was out there.
I'm in the high 70s today. Don't hate. Honestly, 79, 80, it's too hot here.
Yeah, I'd take it.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't complain.
79. Although my perfect weather is, I think I'm liking that. My perfect weather is like 70 degrees.
Yes. 70. I'm doing this again really quick.
Okay, I'm liking it, so I'll show y'all what I'm going to do.
Oh, Kate says it's 15 below in Ontario.
Oh my goodness. Who is that?
Kate.
Hey. Dang, girl. You know what I have to say about that?
Elisa
Yeah.
says, you know what I have to say about that, Karen? Yeah, I know.
Judy, come pick me up first. We're going to do a road trip.
Come on.
Karen. Maybe for her open house, we could do a road trip.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be cool, right?
Well, if I do it in June, you don't want a road trip.
Oh, yeah.
June is awful.
I'll be dying of heat.
You'll be dying. But we have AC in the cars, in the house, in everywhere. No,
right.
and that's actually when hurricane season starts.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right.
For my...
I'll talk before I start blow drying. So what else do I have to say? Mr. McDowell's doing his first job today of substitute teaching 5-year-olds. No, not 5-year-olds, 5th grade. What else do I have? I don't know. What's everybody been up to this week? It's only Wednesday. Judy said start packing.
Who?
Derek is further down south. It's only 9 degrees. Oh, -9 Celsius. So he must be in Canada as well. My Instagram handle, Kate, is Vintage Vibes Good Finds. Oh, I know what good news I have.
What?
You know that blue and gold Bombay dresser?
Yes.
Sold.
It's so pretty. Of course it did. It's gorgeous.
I couldn't believe it. It sold on Etsy. That was the quickest turnaround ever.
Yeah.
And let me tell you about that piece. So if ever you think, people that are watching and everything, that piece started out red. Then I went to yellow. Then I went to orange. Then
Yeah.
and it ended up Bohemian blue, blue iris, old 57 in Kelly's style of the pouncing and the texture with the with this brush right here with the pixie. Yes, this one. And so it looks like it's kind of marbleized with texture. Kelly, you did it on your green thing that you just sold. The green side end, like a side table or a sideboard.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
Yeah.
I think that's what you did it on, and you had the stencils of the butterfly, not stencils, but the stamps and everything.
Transfers.
That's the one I watched, and that's where I got the thing.
Good.
And so that is so just so you know, it doesn't always have to be what you started out for.
There's a method to our madness, right?
Yeah, and people say, what are you going to do with that? And I'm like, I have no idea until I start painting. And sometimes I do it in the color that is my favorite color for the day, or the color that I have the most paint of.
Yeah.
That holds a factor as well. All right, I'm going to do this really quick. I'm hitting a second coat, but it's going to be like a, I don't know.
Kind of just.
Kate's in the Ottawa area. Derek is in Burlington, Ontario. Danielle has off work tomorrow, and Bella has a Valentine's Day party on Friday. How nice.
So I am just scraping right now.
What are you scraping?
I've got Apothecary on top of.
I love Apothecary.
Oh.
That's one of my favorite greens. And, you know, I never used to use it because, you know, I'm all about the color and stuff. But what a great highlight color.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like mint chip, but has maybe a little more gray in it.
A little more subdued, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I have my glasses on, but I can't. Sometimes I can use them and sometimes I can't.
So I am really struggling with my scraping here. Let's see, we'll try something else. Try this one.
So the good thing about this purple is when I'm doing a big dresser with it as well. It's easy to get, because sometimes I'll mix a color and I'm like, how did I even get that color? But this is just half blue iris and half kissing booth, and that's it. And Kelly, I got to admit, I got this from you as well.
Nice.
Because that was that dresser you did with the midnight sticker, the Midnight Garden sticker.
Yeah.
And you, plus being in your class, you've used this before too. This
My
combo.
sister actually bought that. It has that.
Oh, she
color.
did.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty.
Thank you. Looks really pretty in her living room. Okay, so I'm taking these art squeegees. They're called Catalyst, and I'm scraping. And I suppose, like, I need my larger one. Let me see if I can find it. My large. I've got a Tom. It's my favorite.
I need a little bit of water with these. Because the DIY paint is not self-leveling, sometimes I like to just spritz the water on it. And then it kind of evens out a little bit, if that makes sense.
All right, give up. I'm just gonna try using this.
Ooh, look at that shiny leg.
Woo!
All right, I'm closing up my thing. And I'm going to read some comments. Karen, just wondering, when you opened your business, where did you have a customer base or just took a chance? No. Hi, Karen Cokeram. Good morning. Good afternoon. Christine, I had a little, well, okay, so I started online just selling albums and little vintage items that I've collected. And then I opened a little booth in a consignment store. It was a store that had about 20 vendors in it. And it's in Okeechobee City where my kids live. So it was about 40 minutes from me. So I was able to, when you have a little booth in a place like that, you're able to, they kind of do everything for you. And they were so wonderful that, like, they would always rearrange stuff. If stuff got sold, they would, one of the girls there was she could stage anything and she would help. It was just such a family orientated. They were so nice. They still are. They're just wonderful people. And we were there for 2 years. We had a small 10 by 10. Then we expanded to a bigger double booth, and all the albums went really well there. We were the only vendor there that had albums, and we had cool stuff in my furniture. And then when I started doing canvas art with Kelly's class, and so, yeah, I had a base already. I had started a website and an Etsy. And then, honestly, I think that Mr. McDowell suggested this place so we could get the stuff out of the house that was the overflow. Because, all the kids are like, you guys are hoarders. We're like, yeah, we know. We like it.
Yeah. So I'm just showing you guys a little close-up of what this is looking like. I'm going to try to pull it in.
Oh, it looks so good.
It's wet.
I love that apothecary. Very nice.
But so you can see now, those of you watching, why I did that dark base first.
Right.
dark base that Monet's Garden gives a really nice dark underpainting, really, and that's going to give it depth. So that's kind of what I'm going to do all the way around. So I just applied the apothecary, sprayed it down, and then I took my silicone wedges, which I do sell these, you guys, if you need any.
I have some.
And yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
I got these from you.
The reason I like these, I've got a bunch of different sizes and shapes.
I got all the sizes from you.
You can do this with like artist knives too, but I will tell you what I found. The metal sometimes scrapes through a little more abrasive than the silicone. So, but try everything, see what works for you, because just because this works for me doesn't mean that, you know, the metal ones won't work for you. That's what I say. Everybody's different.
Forget that I have the catalysts and forget, you're right. I forget to use them on the furniture.
Yeah.
I forget I have them because I use them for canvas,
Yeah, I am out of my favorite one. It's the one I was just looking for, the hand wedge. It's called a hand wedge, a palm wedge. It fits right in my palm, and I just scrape. That is my favorite one, which is why I can't find it. There it is. Karen,
It's over here.
You have my wedge.
Oh,
Love this because show them both sides. Now, I don't have any in right now. I need to get more in, but it has a long side and it has the short. See the short side, the other side. There you go. That side. So you can scrape this way or that way. That's how I use it.
It's so thin and it's very bendy. It's nice because some of them are like hard plastic. I don't like those kind.
And
it's
these
very
are
nice on canvas and.
Yeah, these are just artist tools that I would use on canvas. Why not use it on your furniture and
honestly,
home decor items? I mean, we're turning that into art, right?
Right.
All right.
Would it be really bad if I did the blow dryer again?
I won't get mad. Anybody else?
I got to, because I got to pour this thing. I only have 20 minutes to pour.
Okay, we'll do it.
All right, let me blow dry.
And I'm just hitting real quickly on the back legs. Now I'm going to spray them. And give it a second to start moving. So remember with the DIY paint, it reactivates when you add water. Are you guys able to hear me? You probably can. So when I reactivate it, it'll start moving all over again. Back and forth. It's a little tricky when you're on something round like this. I might have to plug in. And now I'm going to spray it again. So you apply the paint, spray the paint, scrape the paint, and then lightly mist it again. Okay. Blow dryer doesn't even. Yeah, that's cool. Amazing technology, huh? I'm gonna spray more. The closer you get to the item, the more you're gonna it'll spread the paint out a little bit. So it's messy, but
I just had a really funny story and totally forgot what I was going to say.
uh-oh, I hate it when that happens.
Oh, good. Christine said the blow dryer is not like that loud. It might be super loud to you, but maybe not to them.
Yeah, it really wasn't that bad. I didn't
Okay,
know.
good. Then I'm going to continue because what was I going to say? It was so funny, too.
I didn't know if they could hear me through that, but they said they could, so I'm keeping back and forth with the scraping and the water, and no rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of getting it to kind of match what I did up here, and that's really about it. Okay. Other side.
You sure will.
And I'm on a live, just so you know. It's okay. You're fine.
I'm okay to walk through.
You're okay to walk through. Everyone knows that I'm in the shop, so it's fine. This is where the music room back here with all the records.
Okay,
just
so I
gonna run
just
this
scraped
blow dryer
and
for 1 second. Okay. Oops. Conk. All right. Now, what happened when I sprayed it with just the purple? It got some purple drips, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna try and fix it.
Yeah, I think it could be to your advantage.
Yeah.
Once it's all said and done.
Okay, so let me raise this. Please, Lord, let this work out.
We'll tune in next week and she'll be like, you know what color that leg is now?
That's exactly it. Oh.
Like, yep. Well, that is the one thing that, it's just paint, and it's not like a long.
It's not set in stone.
Yeah, it's not like you're married to it, right?
Right.
Okay, so I want to scrape it. Which one do I want to use?
Okay, so now I'm gonna pour my gold. Where am I? Into the bottle so you can see.
Ooh, this is the magic part, isn't it?
It's not coming. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. I guess that's enough. Whew. So here it is in there.
Ooh, that's
my gold.
purple. I'm gonna spray again.
Oh my gosh, she's so fancy in that stool.
I want this t-shirt on your mannequin.
Okay. Let me get it. Or if you want to get it, I have purple.
I can get it.
Yeah, you get it.
I just didn't want to take
I'm
off
spraying quite a bit, you guys.
With my permission. I'm sorry.
So
for it.
yeah, you guys can.
So she's buying one of the shirts on the mannequin, and I'm like, you better do it. Look. I said, sorry to make you work for it. Oh, you are gorgeous with that on. It's your colors.
Thank you. Yes, love you.
Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous.
It's just, you know what? Because the leg sits. Let me put this back a little. The leg sits like this, so it's forward. You know what I mean? Like this
Yeah.
is how it sits.
So how do you
So
want the
I
drips?
need to drip it like this. And each way I
No,
need to go.
if you drip it like that, it's going to drip backwards. Right?
All right, so should I just leave it like this and see what happens?
If you
I'll
want
start in the back. I'll start in the back.
if you want, so okay, so right now, if you drip the back is going forward. So the drips are going to kind of eventually,
This is the back.
yeah. So, but see how it's leaning forward, like her.
Yeah.
Just try it. You'll see what I mean.
So just do the back. Start the back.
And maybe if it's real thick, maybe you won't have it run, is what I'm thinking that it's going to run.
OMG. Scared. I can hear you fine. Oh, so I've lost all comments again, but I'm gonna just do it.
Do it. Do it.
You know what I think I'll do? Well, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Here I go.
Because you can move it. If you see that it's
Going the wrong
if
way.
you see that it's going the wrong way, you can bend it. Yeah, just do it, girl. You might.
Alright.
Yeah. Is it?
Watch what she's doing. I love that sparkly frog.
So good, right? I want to sing the anticipation.
Right?
Remember that? So see how it's starting to go towards you now?
Sideways, I
Because
guess.
it's because the gravity's, it's leaning towards you. So you need to move it towards me.
It's
There
not
you go.
going down.
You need to add maybe a little water.
Oh,
No?
yeah.
Or some clear glaze or something. Something to thin it down so it.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
put some
just need to
water
go
in it.
for it. I just think you need to not be scared and you just
And
need
just
to like
go for it.
do it.
Okay.
I just think you need to like slather it on there. Ooh, that's good stuff, huh? Brrr. Drum roll. Brrr.
So cool, huh? See it? It is
Very cool.
Oh, I just stuck my finger in it.
What am I looking at? Oh, that is very beautiful. Yeah.
It looks good.
Whoa.
Some more necklaces. Let's see this one. Oh my.
Nice. I've got to get some mannequins.
It's a little spirally, but that's okay.
Okay, you got one there.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
I
Reminds
think
me.
I should have put some water on it
Yeah.
What if you sprayed a little bit water at the
right
top
now.
of
I
at the top
might
of
as
the
well try it.
go in the back of the leg, wherever the leg won't be seen, and spray right where you started your drip. Spray right at the top and see if it'll drip it down a little bit more.
It just kind of, no, because it's
Oh,
so
because you got
thick.
you need a streamer. You have a stream. You're misting it.
I know, but the stream puts a hole in it.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about?
I think I might have. Shouldn't have. I think I should have added water.
What if you get a brush and dip it in water, like a round brush, and just like, smush it kind of up at the top and let it run down?
Let's see. Or I could just paint the gold right over and start over. That's my thought process. Because it's not doing what I wanted it to do.
Well, did you want it like defined lines?
I think what I had in my mind, this stuff really stinks. It's not like DIY.
It's cool. Listen, we're gonna run out to the car and call my girlfriend who's down here and tell her to come in. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Right. She's gonna just love this place.
Thank you.
We'll be back. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Come on, okay.
I think what I wanted was it to go like kind of like this and then drip. Like I should have done it. I don't know. I can't even explain what I'm trying to say. I think it's too thick.
Yeah, it is really thick.
I didn't think it was going to be that thick. I'm glad I didn't put this on because I was going to do this on my Buddha painting, just on the sides of her. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't do that.
Okay, so if you're thinking about at this point, I'm sorry, my camera, I can't move it. If you're thinking about repainting it, why don't you, there we go. Why don't you just start spraying it down really good just to see what happens?
Okay. Or I could just paint it. That's what I want to do. I just want to paint. Yeah.
Paint the drips on there. Is that what you're saying?
Or just paint the whole thing gold and start over
But that's what I mean. If you're thinking about painting over it, just start having fun and experimenting right now. If you think you're going to paint over it anyway. I don't know. That's how I always learn.
Yeah, it's just that it's so thick. Like, look, this is what it's doing. Nothing.
It's just not mixing. Yeah, it's a whole different ball game.
It's not.
Is it not a water-based product?
It's water-based. It's just thick. I should have. Yeah, I should have watered it down.
Yeah, it's not bad though. I mean, it is cool. It's just if it isn't
it's
what
just
you
not
want.
what I expected.
Yeah.
But yeah, why not? I'm just gonna spritz the heck out of it and see what happens. But now I'm afraid I don't want my purple to drip.
Is it moving at all?
Not real, hardly. See, that's how thick it is. Like I just want to move it with a brush.
Yeah. Well, maybe scrape it or something.
Let me see something.
Let's see. Kate says, I think I would add Floetrol to your paint next time. Yeah, Floetrol would probably
Yep, that's probably the deal. Take a paintbrush and splatter it. Oh, that's a good idea.
Alyssa
Add
says,
water to more and double layer it. Use a brush and see what happens. I know everybody's like, do you, girl. You just do it. I'll do the brush up here and see what happens. Man, I had a whole idea too.
Well, that's how it starts.
But this is how ideas start.
That's how it starts, right?
Yeah, brushing it is no bueno. It's just a big streaky mess. I did it on the top to see what would happen. Yeah, it's no. It's a no.
Fiddle.
It is a no-go. Let's see. Yeah, it can't stay like this. It's just too thick.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what becomes of it.
Oh, it sure will.
At this point, that's all you can do. I've learned many, many things just by, whoops, well, that didn't work out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my favorite teacher is trial and error. 101. I'm gonna have to plug in here.
Oh my gosh, it's just a big mess.
I cannot get over how thick that stuff is.
It is thick. I didn't realize how thick it was. Because I didn't use it yet.
Can you scrape it with the squeegee?
I mean, look, now it's just a big...
How are you going to get it smooth?
I have no idea. Here, let's just...
There you go. Maybe it's just a gold leg. Maybe you do a gold leg with purple drips.
I could, but it's thick, but it doesn't cover very well. That's the crazy part.
But you do 2 coats, it would.
Yeah.
There's no way that you could tell me that's not going to cover with 2 coats. That stuff is
It
thick.
will with 2 coats, but
what's the name of that again?
It's called liquid gold. Here, I'll show you.
Liquid gold.
I'm
Okay.
spraying it everywhere. All right, so I just went over the whole thing because it just wasn't doing what I wanted.
Somebody said, Dre, she says Velveeta cheese. Yeah.
That's what it looks like, right?
Alyssa says maybe it wants to be gold. But that would be pretty with the gold drips and on the...
You know what I should do?
I'm sorry, with the purple drips on a gold leg would be pretty.
What I could do is just let this dry. Well, you can see how streaky it is.
I can't really.
You can't
see how streaky it is right now. Oh, okay, a little bit. I just see the brush strokes.
Yeah, like it looks completely gold, but it's not. It's an ugly, completely gold. I mean, it's a pretty gold. It's just very streaky and thick.
But that's what I mean. If you do a second coat, it should be fine, right?
Yep. And you know what my whole thing was? I was going to gold leaf it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. That would have been cool, too, though.
That would have been so much better. So maybe I'll do that. Because I think that would be...
Now, when you gold leaf, do you like a dark color underneath, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter because it's so opaque, it'll cover whatever's under there.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Maybe I'll just make this a continuation, and next week I'll gold leaf it because now I'm mad at it. You know how Mary Catherine isn't here, but she always says, I'm so mad at that painting. She cracks me up.
Yeah,
when she does her girls.
Yeah.
That's so funny. She's so funny. So now, yeah, I'm kind of mad. But you know what? I'm glad it happened on a live because it just shows that
Well,
I'm human.
That's how we learn from each other too. It's like, well, that didn't, then they know not to do that with that product. Now, I think
don't do that with this product.
Now, if you're using the golden ticket, I think it would have dripped fine. But I don't think the golden ticket.
You know what I should have done?
It's not as gold as
pennies from heaven. I should have done.
Yeah, that would have worked. So. Oh, well, now you know.
All right, so this is what this stuff is called. It's from Sargent Art, and it's acrylic paint, and it's called liquid metal. See?
Wow. You don't mess around, girl.
And it's very thick. I'm so glad I have a drop cloth on here. It's very thick, so you can mix it with water if you need be.
Now we know.
Look, I know. I'm going to show you. Look at my.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's
Man,
like.
that is just so vibrant, though, isn't it?
It's pretty.
so
It's very.
glowing.
Yeah, it's a very pretty gold.
I don't think that the golden ticket's quite that vibrant.
No, not at
It's
all.
more.
This is more like the pennies from heaven.
Yeah.
Opacity.
Yeah.
But it's just so thick. So
Yeah.
now I know. Now I know.
Yeah.
Now I know. Where's my little catalyst, and I can show you guys. So here, I'll just show you.
I made a big old mess here myself.
Oh yeah, I made a mess of everything.
You guys can see my puddles from my.
So
my
here
lawn.
it is. This stuff is so thick.
Oh wow! Yeah, it's
like it's not even dripping.
No. Yeah.
You know. So now I know. I guess that's why people do a lot of trial runs when they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh well.
Hey, you know what? Live
like
and
to-
learn.
I like to just wing it on here. Sometimes.
Live and learn. Live and learn. Oh, and I wanted to say that I did that box, that round hat box, and I was gonna do the steampunk thing.
Yeah.
I can at least show you that.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh, and I think what I can do is, okay, so it's right here behind me.
I kind of think gold would be pretty on this, so I don't know. I still haven't decided if I want to use flowers on the top of this, but this piece would be pretty in gold, and then do a little bit of the legs in gold or copper. So, oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that turned out really good.
And this is even without it being sealed yet, so it's a little bit more vibrant.
But it'll
yeah.
richen up.
And then I found these at Michael's on sale, and they're steampunk
Cool.
stamps like
Stamps.
IOD has, but they're steampunk.
That's very cool.
So I was
Love it.
going to finish it up with that. But this is how it came out all.
Looks
Kind
good.
of make it look like it was old and.
Oh my gosh, it looks so much better. Yeah.
And this, believe it or not, is all the pennies from heaven. It looks like it's gold, but it's pennies from heaven.
No, it's more vibrant. I could tell it was the copper. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's way more vibrant. The golden ticket's more like an antiqued gold.
It's like a
Like
sparkly
weathered.
with clear background.
Yeah.
I can't explain. Yeah, it's different. So I have ruined every brush today. And might as well just.
Let's do a little cheers. Hopefully next week I'll have something different on. I think I wear this every week because it's warm. So cheers.
And hopefully next week, I'll do a little better than that.
I thought it was. I still enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool to watch.
Yeah,
so.
and if it would have worked the way I had in my mind, it would have been great.
Yeah.
I guess I have to just. Well, you know what? Elisa said maybe more color. Vintage Creek says drip all DIY colors. Then I really got to water that down. And she said Velveeta cheese. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm not sad. I'm not mad at it anymore.
no, I thought it was pretty satisfying watching the drips. I have
Was
to
it
say.
satisfying?
On my end? I don't know about any of the rest of them, but
Oh, no,
I thought
I was
it was
having
pretty
a heart attack.
satisfying. I was like, oh yes.
Ooh.
But,
I think maybe I should have watered it down, and yeah, I'll try that. You know what I'll do? I'll take the stuff that fell on here and practice.
There you go. There you go.
Can't
All
hurt
right.
it.
Well, we're at about like an hour, 10 minutes. So we're
Okay.
at our stopping point. So everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. And
Thank
next
you.
week we'll be back here, hopefully at 11 at our normal time. And I think next Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. I think my sister and I are going to do a online sale. So
Oh, nice.
if you're interested, any of you watching, in any of the items that you see in the studio, we'll have some stuff going on. And she has some new products coming out that we'll be featuring as well. So hopefully you guys can drop by for that. Anything new with you that you want to let them know about?
Let's see. What do I have new going on? Absolutely nothing. Just go over to my Etsy site. I put a lot more items on there. I'm
Nice.
working on getting them onto my website, but Etsy right now is I'm getting a better response from Etsy.
Yeah.
So everything goes there first and then I go to the website.
Yeah, I've been doing better on Etsy too. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I think they're using their promotional ads as a test on our products to put them up in the front line.
Yep. That's how
And I
mine
think
sold. They said that
it's
they had it
working.
on the ad, and I'm like, I didn't place an ad, but
Right,
it was their ad.
Oh, my furniture sold. I was like, all right. And what else was I going to say? And I took your advice and did the link tree.
Yay! Good.
And so Linktree is on Instagram, so it'll go to everywhere.
Awesome. A little tip: check that every once in a while. Make sure it's working. Sometimes I've caught it like not clicking all the way through.
Glitching. Okay.
Check it. So far mine's been good lately.
Just like every other platform, they update something and then they get a bunch of glitches and then it evens out and then they update again, and it's a cycle of technology.
Okay, I'll give you guys a close up.
We're done. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give them a close up before I go.
Okay. Oh yeah, it looks so good.
It's still wet. You can see some of the wood shows through, some of the dark green shows through. And I don't know, I thought about doing gold here and maybe the bottom of the legs a gold or a copper.
I have a perfect gold for you.
Oh. No, I see
that would look good.
I
actually
might do copper though. I might do the copper.
You'll do the copper, but that gold, I mean, I'm telling you, it
depends. If I do the floral, I probably won't do the gold. So I just have to decide if I want to do the floral transfer. We'll see.
Oh, but I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Still like, I don't know. All right. So
all right.
That's it, guys. Karen, I'll see you next Wednesday.
I'll see you next Wednesday.
11 o'clock. All right.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.